As of right now, I am currently the highest paid Grab driver in the world. I know it's not from delivering food or from taking people from point A to point B. It's because I was able to learn a very simple skill in which I'm going to be going over with you guys today on how I've been able to live in Thailand and travel to Dubai, Philippines, Vietnam, and a bunch of other places in the world over the last 2 years. I'm going to be going over exactly what this skill is, why it's important, the time that it takes to succeed with this skill, and then just being able to go over exactly how you guys can start for yourself. So starting off, what is this skill? Whether you like it or not, you've been using this skill your entire life, whether you've made a friend, a girlfriend, or maybe when you were a kid, you convinced your parents to stay over at a friend's house that you weren't really supposed to go over and stay the night at. You've already used this skill. Now with using that skill, it's great already just by doing door-to-door sales, auto sales, roofing sales. There's a bunch of different sales out there. But the sales I'm going to be going over today is something called high ticket sales, where instead of going in person, door to door, or something where it's very low level, where you're only just taking orders, not really selling anything, you're not really able to unlock location freedom, time freedom, or ever really any type of financial freedom. So with the skill of sales, it really does depend on which vehicle you use it in. That depends on what type of freedoms you'll be able to unlock for yourself. So for example, high ticket sales, that's what I do. As a high ticket closer, I started off as an appointment setter, but basically, if I can simplify it as so a baby could understand it, there's influencers online, Iman Godzi, Alex Hermosi, Ty Lopez, and with these influencers, they're posting YouTube videos, Instagram reels, Facebook posts, whatever it may be. And they're promoting that they're an expert in their certain field. Like you could take a fitness coach who's going to be posting fitness content, and then you can have a day trading coach who's going to be posting day trading content, and you guys kind of get the idea. But as high ticket sales reps, what we're doing essentially is hopping in as the middleman of the digital gold rush that we're living in, just because more and more people are figuring out that going to college, university, it's all pretty much one big scam. Just because you're learning, like let's just say a business degree, you're going to school to learn how to start a business. That's what I did. And the people and the professors that you're learning from, they've never started a business for themselves. They've never touched six figures, which kind of leads to the fact that it's kind of a scam because you're paying thousands and thousands of dollars per semester and you're learning from someone who's never done what you're trying to do and has probably never even hit six figures in their lives. And you're paying six figures probably or more, especially if you're living in the States, to learn from this person. You're the method. So now more and more people are seeing this and they're now looking online to learn actual valuable skills that will be able to set themselves apart from all these other people that are just learning basic skills that are going to be replaced by AI anyways in the foreseeable future. So with people learning these skills, or maybe people who are fat, obese, they can't get themselves to go to the gym, they can't eat the right food, they're looking online for fitness coaches. We have people who can't talk to girls and they're looking online for dating coaches. There's an abundance of different offers out there. And as high ticket sales reps, what we're doing is essentially just helping these online coaches, mentors, and influencers sell his or her product, business, service, whatever it may be, and just taking a cut from every either set appointment that gets closed or every closed deal, we get 10 to 15%. So we're either setting up deals for the closer, which then the closer would close the deal, and appointment setters usually make 5 to 9%. And then if you're the closer, you're getting anywhere from 10 to 15%. So it is very simple in how it works. There's basically an influencer. He has thousands and thousands of people that want to learn how he or she does a certain thing. And then there's the people that watch this influencer. And with all of these people, there's usually thousands and thousands of people, whether it be tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands. But these influencers are only one person, so they need our help. So either as appointment setters, where you're going to be sifting and going through the leads to see who actually needs the help and who's qualified, or being the closer who's hopping on Zoom calls face to face and closing the deals, you're just helping them take a load and burden off of their shoulders to help them find the exact prospects that they can help that can actually pay them for the service. So no, of course, being a Grab driver will not be able to make you hundreds of dollars a day, especially in Thailand, just because number one, I believe it's illegal. And then number two, you're gonna be making like maybe $20 a day max. So just being able to learn this skill that's able to translate online and live in Thailand the last 2 years, it's been an absolute blessing. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. But in terms of actually getting started, it's very, very simple. So first up, you just need to learn the skill of sales. It's a very easy skill to learn. It's just about learning the frameworks and how to actually position yourself as a setter or a closer and what type of frameworks that it takes to succeed in either one of these positions. I'll put both the appointment setting and closing script down below, so that way you have some sort of basic understanding of what you're going to be doing in either one of these different positions. And then number two, it's very simple. You just need to be able to find a goldmine offer, because the offer that you're able to land will either determine whether you're going to be completely successful with high ticket sales, being able to make thousands a month anywhere in the world, or if you're going to be completely broke looking for food in the street with the lady boys. Because for example, if you take Jordan Belfort, one of the best salesmen in the world, and you put him on the worst offer in the world, he's going to be completely broke. But in comparison, if you have the worst salesman in the world on the best offer in the world, he's going to be absolutely printing like a madman. So to find and qualify which offers are even worth applying for, it's all about making sure that number one, that they have traffic, that they have people watching them. And then number two, is it a brand that you can trust for yourself? Is this someone that you would buy from if you were one of the people that were actually interested in what they were teaching? And in terms of making sure that they have enough traffic, you want to make sure that they have at least 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers on Instagram and or YouTube, and that they get at least a few thousand views of video. Because if they don't have any traffic, there's not going to be any leads, which means there's not going to be money for you to collect. And then number two, you want to be able to make sure that you believe and trust in the brand, because if you have no belief and conviction in the person that you're watching, then you're going to have no chance whatsoever to make someone else believe something that you don't even believe in for yourself. And then last but not least, with number three, you want to make sure that they have a high ticket offer, because if they don't have a high ticket offer, if they only have a low ticket one for just a few $100s, like let's just say $297, and let's just say you close that deal, you're only making $27. So you might as well just work a 9 to 5 at that point. And the best way you can figure out if they have a high ticket offer or not is to just dig through their funnel. Go on their YouTube/Instagram, go through their bio, just pretend you're someone who wants to learn from this person. And as you're going through the funnel, if it ends up that you have to book a call, it's a 99% chance that there is a high ticket offer. And then we checked the 3 boxes and now we're ready to outreach. And outreaching is very, very simple. And if you guys want a more in-depth guide on how to land your first goldmine offer, I'll put the link down in the description below. So that way you have the full exact A to Z process to get you from where you are right now to landing your first goldmine offer. And then from there, just being able to travel to Thailand, Mexico, Colombia, so that way you can start using income arbitrage where you're earning USD, like 5 to 10K a month USD, and spending in a weaker currency. And that's literally the only legit get rich quick scheme that's going on in 2026. Because with high ticket sales, it's definitely the easiest way to make money online, but still it's not going to be quick. If it was quick and easy, everyone would be doing it. It still is a little bit difficult. So as long as you're able to replicate what I teach you in this next video, it'll give you the exact framework that you need in order to succeed. I give you all the tools, the strategies, but I can't do the work that's needed in order to succeed. But I can't click the buttons, I can't make the average videos for you. You have to do that for yourself. But other than that, hopefully this has been a very insightful video, and I will see you guys in the next one.